Hello and welcome back to my channel. So today we'll see around the GitHub. So first thing we'll see how you'll be able to set up the repository in GitHub and how you will be able to push your newly created code. So this is my automate blog post code, and this is the only the code I have within this directory, and now I am going to put here over the GitHub. So the first thing you'll have to create an account here. It's a freely available. You can sign up here, and I have already signed up. You see I have lots of the branches here. Some of that are in public as well. So I am going to create a new repository. So the first thing you'll have to decide whether your code is going to be public or your private. So anything that is you'll have to make limited to yourself or your organization, that must be in the private mode. But if you want to put everything like in a public domain, we'll have to go for the public. Okay. So the two types of repository you can create. First one is the public one, and the second one is the private one. You see here, at the time of creation of the repository, you'll find here the two types. Okay, so you see here the top repository I'm working with. So now you see option to create a new one, and it is always be picking your name slash repository. That means someone, if you share to someone, they will get your URL slash your repository name. Now the thing is, this is the first thing you'll have to make sure. The first name you'll have put, then the description if you want to go for, and visibility, whether you want to make this particular repository as a public or the private one. And in case you want to go for adding a readme, you can add here. Okay, so I am going to put the name here. Let's say I am putting the same name. Okay, so this is the name automate blog post. So I'm going to add the same name here, and you see it is available because I have not created any duplicate. So it will be testing only within my account name slash this one. If I have already created with this name, it will not be allowing me to create another one. Okay, so you can put up here some of the description. This is just for the testing purpose. Let me know. This is just for the testing purpose. You can put up here whatever you want to put. And limitation you see here, it's about 350 characters. You'll have to go for max. Now I'm going to make it a public for now, and readme I'm going to add of course, repository, add license, no license. So you see here, this is how you'll be able to create a new repository: name, description, invisibility, and create here. Now you see it is all done now, and readme you see I have here because I just check the thing there to it should be within my. If you don't check this one, it will not be here. Clear? All right. Now you have this URL, and this is the code you have to put. So the first thing you'll have to take here. Either you can directly paste here and you can commit, but that is not the ideal case. But for the non-technical, you can simply drag and drop here, and it will be all good. But here, you see here, this is SSH. So there is a command. You see, if you open up here, and of course, first you'll have to install this one or the git bash. So I'm going to git bash here, and there is a command git remote set URL. Let's see. I think this is something like that. Yeah, let me try. Okay. So I think there is an error. So why? Because I don't see this is the correct command. So you can always take a benefit of the artificial intelligence tool you have. So I am going to put here. I need to push my first time code from my directory to this. Okay, so I just tested here. So it will give you basically the first thing it will give you to set URL. Okay. So then it will be giving you like this. Okay, so I'm already into this branch. The first thing I'm going to do is this. But I see is the git init is also here already. Okay, okay. So git init is the first thing I'll have to do because it is saying not a git repository. So once you do that one, then only the git thing will be appearing. Now you see initialize empty git. Now let me try what I was about to say. Yeah. So this is a git remote set. Okay. Set is done. And now you see if you uh, git remote set, and if you come up here, if you see a status, you'll see the option to add all. So in case you can add all, git strict. And if you come up here, a status, you see here, you have option here. You see in the green line that means it is committed. And even you want to go for adding this ignore one. Yeah, of course, I'm going to add this. So you can do like this. Clear? Now, so after adding, you can see the status and the green line you see it's already added, and the red line you see it's not added. And let me try adding the comment. You can put any of the comment as per your requirement. Git commit minus same I am going to put here and the message. And if you see gets it now you see your file will be open. Now you'll have to push. Okay, since it's the initial one, you can put push in the same branch. Git push origin master. Okay. Or does not appear to be a git repository. Okay. Okay. Git fetch hyphen all. That means it will be fetching all of the repository here. Okay. So please make sure you have access to correct git report minus g. And still it is not be giving me. So that means I am doing something wrong. So you can simply go here like this, add remote. Okay. So not say we'll have to go git remote add. Now if you see status, and I think it should go now. Correct. So you see all set here. If you refresh, come back here on the screen, you'll see you'll have whatever you had there, you'll have here. But you'll have to wait to finish this one. Okay, let's see. Okay, so now I just push here within the master branch, and now you see you have this code. So this was done, this was main.py and requirement.txt. Yeah, you can compare once you're done with, you can compare this particular thing. Okay. Like this was the requirement. Now it is always recommended to have a different branch whenever you are putting in a very frequent way. You just make a temporary branch and you can do something like that. Okay, so this is how we'll be able to do the things like this. Now let me try creating another directory here, and git also gives the steps. Okay, so git dir 2. All right, so this is the directory name, and let's say I have a file here 1.txt, and within that I have some of the content. Let's say I have this, and I have to make this particular directory over the git. Then how I'll be able to push? Let's say this has lots of things, the items here like the files, directory, everything. So again, I'm going to create a new repo there. Okay, so I'm going back, under repository. I'm going to create a new repo here. Let's say this is the name, and you know everything because we already have discussed. Now I am not going to push this one. Okay, and I just create. And now because I don't have anything here, so it will be giving you the steps. Okay, so or create a new repo on the command. So you can simply come up like this one by one. Even you can simply copy everything and paste here over this here. It will do your all job. Okay, so now you see it is all settling up here. All right. So you really don't have to worry. You just simply paste one time, and if you refresh, you see your file is here now. Okay. So initial commit you see we all branches. So this is main only the branch you have, and now you see you have this particular file. So only readme I have added. If you status add, you'll have to add here. Basically, this is the file you'll have to add. Okay, so now you see it's already synced, and you don't have to really worry around. And after adding, you'll have to just commit git commit message my first file, and again you'll have to push. Got it? So this is how quickly we'll be able to do in the both way. So the first thing, either you go with the empty one, and now you see the file is here. And in that case, you'll have to simply run git add remote add. But if you are not going for a readme file, then in that case you will have to simply copy paste whatever the command will be appearing here over this screen, and you are done with that. Okay, so this is all from this video. Thank you for watching, and have a great day ahead.